In the Maliki madhab, the prayer times are the most generous of all the madhabs. And I don't like to tell people this because they'll use it like out of laziness. But in the Maliki madhab, Dhuhr and Asr can be prayed all the way up to just before Maghrib. And in the Tawdih, which is the soundest of all the Maliki books, it's makruh, but it's not haram. So there's a lot of room to pray. And babies take naps. So you can do that. You can join the prayers. I mean, this is not for everybody. This is for people that are like surgeons, people that have jobs where they're in a real difficult time. But for other people, we shouldn't rely on these licenses. But these are generous licenses because Allah says it in the chapter, in the verses on Ramadan, right? وَمَنْ كَانَ مَرِيضًا أَوْ عَلَى سَفَرٍ فَعِدَّةٌ مِنْ أَيَّامٍ أُخَرٍ. If you're sick or on a journey, make up the days later. يُرِيدُ اللَّهُ بِكُمُ الْيُسْرَ. Allah wants ease for you. وَلَا يُرِيدُ بِكُمُ الْعُسْرَ. And He doesn't want difficulty for you. So that's important, to remember that رَفَ الْحَرَجِ, رَفَ الْمَشَقَّةِ, these are principles in our religion to remove hardship, right? And مَا ضَقَ الْأَمَرْ إِلَّا اتَّسَعَ. Nothing gets constricted except it has to open up. And then Maghrib and Isha can be prayed up till before Fajr. There's a lot of time. And it's makruh, which means it's not a sin. That's the mashhur of the madhab. It's not a sin, but it's frowned on, like it's highly discouraged. So, I'm just saying this because there are people that really have a hard time, but you really don't have an excuse because everybody can make that time. Fajr is the only one that's, the time is really, it's about an hour and a half that you have to pray. But Fajr goes all the way up to before Shuruq, the sunrise. And any time in that time is valid. So the prayer times are very, very generous in some of the Imam's opinions. So that's important. And then in terms of fasting, if you're nursing your child, you don't have to fast. You can make it up. If some people really have a hard time fasting physically, right? وَعَلَى الَّذِينَ لَا يُطِيقُونَهُ فِدْيَةُ طَعْمِ مَسَاكِينَ, or fidyatun in the house. That for those who are not able to, they can pay fidya. Right? Now, in the early part of Islam, when the fasting first started, you could choose, but then that was abrogated. And so you can only do it if you have a real excuse not to fast, like you're sick. So diabetics, if your physician tells you you cannot fast, it's haram for you to fast. If the physician says to you, you can fast, but if you're having any difficulty, you should break it, then you should break it. But a new mother, if she's milking, her milk can dry up if she fasts, especially long days. If she's completely exhausted and it's having difficulty. So these are all dispensations from Allah.